Welcome back, YT. We back with another one. Back with another video, trying to get my boy Surfer into the game. In this video, just wanted to go over a couple quick concepts for Surf. I was watching YouTube the other day and I came across this video of a guy giving his opinion on who he thinks should be added to the game. And one of the characters he came up with was Silver Surfer, of course. But he was kind of reluctant because he didn't think that Surfer had a lot of skins in the comics that the developers can put into the game and to sell. At the end of the day, as a business, why would they put a character into the game they can't make skins for and they can't sell? So my first impression was like, this guy must not know Surfer. Surf be having that shit on. And in this video, I'm going to show you. Now, some of these are pretty simplistic, but I think when the devs get their hands on it, they can put their own little spin on it, and it'll come out even better. So the first one I'm gonna have you look at is Silver Surfer from the Planet Hulk stereo line, where he was in the Gladiator arena. As you can see in the video or in the image, the boy got that shit on, man. That's so freaking cool. I mean, yeah, it's a Gladiator fit. He just got the armor on his arm, got the freaking mallet. He's using this board as a shield, which is really dope. But he didn't have his power cosmic at this time, or at least he didn't have much of it since he was trapped. With the obedient disc around his neck, he really couldn't, expand on his powers or use his powers, I should say. But it's so dope. Like, it's so smooth. And this is just one of the fits that they can implement. Something simple, but again, they can put their own little spin on it. I think it'll be really, really dope. The next one is going to be the Silver Surfer Carnage, or Cosmic Carnage is what they call it in the comics. I like this one too. I don't know if this is a skin for Surfer or a skin for Carnage, but in either case, I think it's really, really smooth, really, really dope. Hopefully, if they do add this one into the game, they will change the color of his abilities, or whenever he uses his abilities, it'll change the color, like the cosmic beam or however they use his abilities. But I think this is really dope. There's another one that I'm going to show you here in a moment that's similar to this, but I think this is slightly better, if not a lot better. But yeah, Silver Carnage, man, or Silver Surfer Carnage, or Cosmic Carnage, whatever you want to call it. I think they should add this into the game for Silver Surfer. Again, it would be totally dope if they did. All right, so the next one I'm kind of iffy on. This is Silver Surfer, the Void Knight. This is when he was working for Noel, the symbiote god. Like, I like this one, but at the same time, it kind of, I don't like the board for some reason. Like, I think they should redid the board because it doesn't make sense for him to have wings and a board. They should have just had one or the other. I think that's a bit overkill. If they do put this one in the game, I really hope they change it a bit, or just make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Because I think it's a bit redundant just to have the wings as well as the board. Like, he's gonna use one or the other to fly. But the overall concept is really dope. I like the dark entity, the dark void looking character, man. Like, it's really, really smooth. Now again, it's not one of my favorites, but I think it's really interesting if they can put their own little twist to it. I think that'll be really cool. But the next one I'm about to show you, the next one is really, really good. I really, really like this one. So this one here, as you can see, is the Fallen One. This is when Silver Surfer became worthy and became Dark Surfer, or he came, all black, or all black metallic look. By far my favorite version of him. That's ever been in the comics. Like, it's really, really dope. Simple. All they did was make him dark, make him black. That black, shiny, metallic look. So simple, but yet it's so menacing at the same time. Like, you see that coming at you full speed ahead. Well, you'll never see it as fast as he goes, but it just looks really, really smooth in my opinion. And I think they should. This will be an easy one for them to incorporate into the game, or to add to the game, I think. All right, so let's see. Oh, the next one, I don't really like this. So I'm gonna be honest with you. This is definitely not one of my favorite. Definitely at the bottom of my list. But since the game is taking place in 2099, why not add Silver Surfer 2099? Again, this is not one of my favorites, but I do think it has some elements that can be cool. But I don't like the chest piece. Like, I don't like how the chest how it's open and you have the flame inside, and then you have the flame on the head as well. I don't know how I feel about that. Is it cool to some people? Probably. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but I think if they add 2099, they're gonna add it exactly how it was in the comics. and it'll be exactly what you're looking at right now. I mean, it's interesting, it's cool, it's different. Would I buy it? Heck yes. Why? Because it's Surf. I'm buying it. I'm sorry. This is my favorite character. I don't care which skin they put in. They can put all of these in. I'm buying all of them. Simple as that. All right, but the last and the final one, again, this is a simple one. Not really much to it, but it's the Silver Surfer Keeper when he was the Keeper for quite some time, and he had the bands on. Again, very simple, not too much to it. Had the little robe thing on, and that's about it. This is something else they can just use their imagination and trying to, change up a bit, make it a little bit more pleasing, add a little bit more to it. But in any case, all of these skins should be added, in my opinion. I will buy every last one of them, like I said over and over. I'm trying to get my boy into this game. By far my favorite character in the comics, hands down. The game is amazing. If you devs, if you hear this or you ever watch it, please consider putting them in the game. Do not want to wait 1 year, 2 years, 3 years down the road. Trying to get the boy Surfer into this game, bro. Help your boy out.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You have to set an example, leaving in the face of stupidity. Now, everybody that reads comic books knows that Kirby Silver Surfer is the only true Silver Surfer. Now, am I right or wrong?
You're right, sir.
All right, get out of here.
Yes, sir.